completely lost positions in this line with white by move 15 by sort of continuing to show off playing some crap like 95, which really can only be described as crap in this position. But weirdly, Ding is doing something very similar, which is with the move b3 instead of min c2, which I think in most cases will just result in it being a full tempo up version of what I was trying to achieve.
Yeah.
The point, I guess, is we're waiting for black to make a move. If they play c5, we I think quite happily will switch to a kind of a Tarash that Vincent was maybe arguably trying to get. Of course, d3 and b4 is more aggressive than just b3 bishop b2, but it's still a playable Tarash. And the critical reply has to be d5 d4. What do we think about this?
Yeah, I've had this quite a lot myself. I've often been playing with b3 and d4 is critical. What white does here, e3, c5, tends to lead to some kind of just reverse Benoni, where the inclusion of b3 isn't too helpful, I guess, although sometimes after a capture of pawns on d4, white does exchange off this kind of troublesome c1 bishop, like bishop a3 sometimes. But this 95 move is super trendy as far as I know. There was a Twitter thread on it recently by this theoretician, is his name? I don't know. Intilis, yeah. And of course, I know that Gawain Jones, Niels Grandelius, a few people I know quite well. They've experimented with 95 and it has a decent reputation. It's supposed to be very testing.
Yeah. It does make sense, but of course you'd much rather have a pawn b3 and not the queen on c2 here, which is what I was doing stupidly. The point here being that getting 95 in is extremely useful in a lot of positions because you're challenging, or at least making it more difficult for black to develop knight to c6. And that allows you to play against the black center more freely than you would have been able to in other positions. we actually will find out, because this is what Gukesh opts for. I guess his options weren't very comfortable. You could play rook e5, trying to play queen takes h5, but this requires very precise calculation, because if you miss something after rook d8, for instance, you could be in for a very rude awakening.
Yeah, queen f7.
Actually, yeah, queen f7 also existing, yeah. Nobody does that. So yeah, and now I think we push with the a-pawn. I don't think we have time or inclination to do anything else. There's maybe no. I was going to say there is some argument to play rook e7, but I don't know why we would allow rook d8. Anish in the meantime has chosen king h8. Ding hasn't resigned yet, as we can see on the screen, but you get the feeling he will. Because really it's very difficult to make a move.
They're not at move 40 yet? Ding?
No, they're not.
Okay. Maybe you'll just play until move 40, then just kind of sit.
If he can find a way not to blunder a rook, yeah, I think the challenge there is to find a way not to blunder something very, very large.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
Yeah, but by blunder I mean allow the capture off, because there are no good moves in that position. We shouldn't really be calling anything a blunder in a position as lost as that one.
Yeah, it's long gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Peter, here. Just a5, just push the pawn.
Just start pushing, yeah, because
how does White even play that position with no risk? If the pawn gets to a3, suddenly White will be... If Gukesh really wants to get rid of the g6 thorn, then could he play f5? Maybe rook e6 or rook c6?
Yeah. I guess this is what he's considering, just trying to solve that issue by tactical means straight away.
Pretty healthy as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I mean, we can trade a 5 for g6, but that's an improvement for black.
Yeah. And meanwhile, we do see Ding resign and Anish jumping up to +3.
Yeah, and Ding actually goes back to -1. With this loss, he started by beating Gukesh with a very, very nice game.